Hey, I'm Jay from the Cub Scouts, and welcome to The Test. Markiplier found this game, and he played it, and I guess that it was so good that so many people played it, and it got overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam, so now it's just spreading like wildfire. I have no idea what this game is about, but I do want to take the test, and people seem to love it when I play test games on this channel, because, you know, we can kind of go through it together. So if you guys want to check it out, I'll leave the link to the game in the description box below, but we are going to take the test right now. If you guys are cool with that, you down with that? Everybody get ready and buckle up! Because here we go! Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. You will be asked a series of questions, and you must answer them honestly. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if that's hard to face. We all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself, your destiny in this world? Or would you rather live a lie just to hide from yourself? The process is very simple in theory, just to answer a long series of questions. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your own mind and life so that you can predict your future. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know. As long as the answers you provide to the questions asked are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. This isn't psychic. This isn't a personality test. This is simply nature. This is you. This is your mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work unlocking hidden truths within itself. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. We are about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you're a willing participant, we will be unlocking some substantial information today. Here we go. Okay, so before we begin, everybody, I am legitimately on my titties gonna answer this to like 100% honesty. Even if the answers may be messed up, you know, even if it sheds me in a bad light, I will answer them to 100% honesty. Let's do this. Would you be all right with living alone forever? I don't think I would. I think that I enjoy the fact that I have other people in my life that I can depend on and that depend on me. So if I lived alone forever, I feel like I would die so soon because, I don't know, loneliness scares me. It scares me, it does. Do you like the color blue more than the color black? No. I actually like the color black. I always rock black stuff. I do. I love the color black. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? Yes, because I'm not money hungry. I'm not greedy. If I found some money and I saw somebody dropped it, obviously I would give it back to them because I feel like I would want somebody to do the same for me. Even if they wouldn't, I would like to assume that people would do the same for me. So yes, I would give it back to them. Are you sure you want the answers you seek? Yes, give it to me. I'm craving it. I'm horny for it. Are you afraid of spiders? I am. Every time I walk into the garage, I forget that I have Halloween decorations that I put in there. I always jump like a little bitch, and I'm like, "Ay!" So yes, I am afraid of spiders. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? Fuck no. I have a fear of falling. I'm scared of a lot of things. Would you consider yourself to be fat? I do. That's why I'm dieting right now, because I feel like a little fatty. Would you say that you have lots of charisma? Yes. I think it's very easy for me to talk to people and just be involved and not be awkward in situations that involve like having a personality, I guess. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? Hell nah. This is all very interesting. Did you realize that the last letter of the previous 5 questions, when you put together, spell the name Satan? Ooh. No, I didn't. I was too focused on just trying to answer honestly, but that gave me the chills that kill. Does that make you uncomfortable? Yes, it does. The chills that kill, I just said it. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? No, because I didn't even know that the last 5 questions spelled Satan. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? I'm looking right now. These eyeballs are scanning right now. Have you been entirely honest with your answers thus far? Super honest, 1,000,000%. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering questions dishonestly? Honestly, no, because I got killers on speed dial, and if you mess with me, you're gonna mess with the whole gang, all right? Were you aware that there could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly? I did not know that. Are you wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? No, because I honestly expected it to get a little spooky. Would you consider yourself captivated? I don't even know what captivated means, so I'm actually gonna look it up. I'm sorry for being dumb, everybody. Having one's interest or attention held or captured by something or someone charming, beautiful, entertaining. I'm just gonna say yes. Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave? I don't think I am. I know that they mentioned something earlier in the game about, you know, don't answer these questions based on circumstances, but I feel like I'm brave for certain people. Like when it comes to my son, I'll be brave. Like I don't like spiders, but if he saw a spider and asked me to get rid of the spider, I would get rid of the spider. Would you consider yourself to be brave? No, I'm not. I hit those high notes. Do you view yourself as someone with above average intelligence? I feel like I'm pretty street smart, but I don't think that I'm very book smart. Can somebody tell me the difference? Like, I feel like people can be book smart, but not know anything about the outside world, like anything outside of school. I think I do have above average intelligence. That's how I honestly feel about myself. Even though I said that the moon orbits the sun or some shit. Have you been looking for hidden messages in these questions? No. I've just been looking at your hat the whole time. Are you wondering which hidden messages you may have missed? Yes. Now I'm pretty curious. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take or how many questions exist in this session? No, because I'm actually kind of having fun right now. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? Yes. Yes. I used to be very impatient. I used to get frustrated when things didn't go my way. But as I've gotten older, and especially just being in the place that I am now in life, I have become so patient. Like, you all would be very proud of me for like the growth of patience that I have had, you know, since I was like in my 20s to now. So I do consider myself to be patient. Do most humans annoy you? No, because I don't really put too much energy in what other people do. Do you prefer animals to people? Yes, yes, especially dogs. I love a good perro. Do you believe in magic? No, I don't. Do you believe in God or the existence of some form of higher power? Ooh, I feel like this is a complicated one because I do, and my family was and still is extremely religious. I didn't want to like be involved with religion for a while, like as I got older, like probably when I turned 17 all the way into my mid-20s, but I've seen things in my life that I can't explain. I wouldn't call them like miracles, or I wouldn't call it someone protecting me like from like a higher power, but I do believe in God, and I want to believe in God. I want to believe that there is a higher power that created all of us, because it's, I don't know, it's just something that gives you faith and it keeps you pushing. You know, when you have nothing to believe in, if you have faith, you can keep pushing for something. So I do believe in God. Do you fear death? I don't think I do. I fear dying when I still have things to do, and I fear dying leaving behind like my family or kids or loved ones. But death itself, like, this gives me the chills saying this, but like if something were to happen and I knew that I was gonna die, I think that I would accept it. But man, I'm getting the chills. I just feel like I'd be more scared of like not knowing how like my son will grow up or something like that, you know? But death itself, no. Honestly, no. Are you attracted to someone whom you're not currently in a relationship with? No. Did you answer that last question with 100% honesty? Yes! Are you alone? Yes. Are you sure? Come on, man. I mean, technically, my dog is right here, and my son, he's actually with his grandma right now. Yes, I'm sure. If I told you with utmost certainty that there's something watching you, would you believe me? No. Have you wondered who I am? No. Have you had shivers at any point during the session? Yes! Multiple times! Do you feel like you're being watched? Now I do. Have you considered quitting this session early? No. I'm going all the way, baby. I'm going balls deep. Do you drink water every day? Every single day. Do you eat at least once per day every day? Yes. I love food. I love eating. Do you realize that you've missed 7 hidden messages thus far? Where? Do you realize that you just missed another one? Where? How was that a hidden message? Okay, I didn't know. Are you wondering what they were? Yes, tell me, please. Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? It would. It would actually bother me. It would piss me off. And I thought I was a patient person. Is your favorite number 7? No, it's the number 1. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Do you agree? Life isn't short. Life is long as hell. And every day, we all have the same 24 hours, so it's what you make of it, really. Like, if you don't do shit in those 24 hours, of course life is gonna feel short. But I feel like it is the longest thing we'll ever do, so I'm gonna say yes. Oranges cannot be compared to apples. Do you agree? Yes, because they're 2 totally different fruits. Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? Had no freaking clue. Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? Yeah. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? I do. Because just look at just what people can do in this world. Like, just look at, like, Olympians in the Olympics and just, like, how crazy they can do flips. Like, you can actually train your body to do all those things. Or some people just can complete these complex questions because they've just drilled hours and hours into their skills to be able to learn those types of things. So you can really do anything you put your mind to. Like, I'm so stupid at math, but I bet you if I really tried hard enough, I could be decent. I could be decent. Obedience is more important than freedom. Do you agree? No, I think freedom is one of the most important things. I don't agree with that. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. Do you agree? I don't. I don't like being in the water, to be honest. Did you realize that the first letters of the previous 8 questions spelled the phrase, I love you? Oh, you love me? Oh, I would say I love you too, but I don't even know you. No, I didn't know that. Do you wish to be loved? Of course. Who doesn't want to be loved? Do you have any addictions? I do. Do you dislike the color pink? Nah, I feel like if you could rock the color pink, you can rock anything you want. Does the color gray seem depressing? I mean, I don't like looking at it. It looks kind of ugly. Yeah. Do you enjoy loud music? I do. Do you like to dance? I have 2 left feet, but like, I'll get litty with my friends like if we need to, you know? So, I don't like to dance. Would you consider yourself normal? No. Do you love your parents? I do. I love them both. Have you ever been lied to? Who hasn't? Do you get angry often? I do. I do. I get frustrated. Do you hold grudges? I used to. But like I said, as I got older, I just learned to let things go. Have you ever forgiven someone? Of course I have. Have you ever lied? Yes. I'm lying right now. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? I do. Because I like the way they look. I like the colors. I like the smells. Have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? Fuck no. Do you believe you have some psychic powers? My mom always told me that I had this gift. I remember we were eating McDonald's one time. It was dead empty. I'm gonna just tell you all this story real quick. It was dead empty in McDonald's. Me and my mom would go out every single Friday when it was just me and her. And we chose McDonald's as one of our like nightly meals. So it was dead in there. Like there was nobody in there. We ordered our food. We sat down. I looked around and my mom was like, you have like this power to just make all these people just like come to where you are, basically. Like you have this power of just like attracting people to come to you. And I never forgot that because every time I walk into a place and it's empty, I'm just like, I wonder if it's gonna be filled up soon because I have this energy that my mom told me that I have. So I don't believe that I have it, but I just want to tell you all that story real quick. Have you ever seen a ghost? Oh my God. I got the chills. No, I haven't. I don't know. I honestly don't know. That's creeping me out though. Ugh, I'm gonna say no. Do you dream often? I used to dream a lot, but I've been so dead tired that I kind of just see nothing. No, I don't dream often. Do you have nightmares often? Never. Never. Do you suffer from anxiety attacks? A lot. A lot. Do you suffer from depression? I was in like a depressed state a few years ago, and it was tough. It was really tough on me. And I mean, the only thing that I knew how to do was fight through it, which probably wasn't the smartest thing, and just kind of like, you know, go through it alone. But I'm not suffering from depression currently, and I don't think that I ever was depressed. I feel like I just had, like, I was just like in a depressed state of mind, but I wouldn't call myself depressed. Do you exercise often and stay active? I do. I love it. I wouldn't want to record without having worked out first. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? No, I'm in a good place. I'm probably the happiest I've ever been in a long, long time. Have you ever felt betrayed? Yes. Do you ever feel lost in life? I used to, but YouTube and everybody, you know, that supported the content, y'all really saved me for real. For real. Yes, I have. I felt lost in life, but not currently. Would you consider yourself a natural leader? I do. I feel like if I want to do something, I love to put in the work to lead that way. Like, specifically, like if I say that I'm going to do something, I really want to show that I'm going to do it and not just say it every single time. Like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I always say, I'm going to show you that I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. So I consider myself a leader that way. If you could push a button and destroy the world, would you press it? What the fuck? No. Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? No. Hey, what the heck? Why did the voice just change? My bad. Have you ever been bullied? I've been called, you know, fat when I was in school. But yeah, I have. Have you ever bullied someone else? I'm trying to think if I had. I'm trying to think, everybody. I'm genuinely trying to answer these honestly. I want to say yes. I want to say that I have. You know, like I am not a bully. I don't like making people feel bad, but I feel like I've said some fucked up shit to people before, you know, and that hurt their feelings because I was just frustrated. And this is when I was like younger, and it's asking me if I have ever bullied someone else. So yes, I have. Would you consider yourself to be a dreamer? Yeah. I love to dream about what I want to achieve, and I try to manifest it as best as I can. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? This goes back to the bullying question. Yes. Do you find space fascinating? I don't even think about it. Would you consider yourself to be an artist? No. I mean, I guess artist is pretty subjective. People would consider what I do art, I guess, but I just feel like I'm just a normal person just trying to find my way, so I don't consider myself an artist. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? I honestly feel like a good friend. I am willing to do things that make other people comfortable. I don't just want my way. Like, if I want something and the other person doesn't want it, then I'll always ask, you know, what do they want to do? And then I'll just kind of like go with the flow. Like, I'm more of that type of friend. Like, I'll go with whatever makes you comfortable. Like, I will never just be like, oh, let's go to New York and let's just have a fun time. Like, I'll be like, where do you want to go? What have you ever want to see? Like, do you want to go to the beach? Do you want to grab a bite to eat? I don't know. Like, I'll always be the one asking what they want to do instead of just telling people what to do. So, you know, and I'm there for them. Like, if they ever want to talk, I feel like I'm a really good listener, and I consider myself to be a good friend. I am really, really going in depth with these answers. Would you consider yourself to be flawed? Very flawed. I'm far from perfect. Do you believe in perfection? No. And people who are perfect probably think that they're perfect but haven't achieved perfection. Have you ever stolen from someone? I have. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstances? No. I don't even kill bugs anymore. Like, it goes back to the spider thing. I'm scared of them, but if Mace told me to, like, get rid of a spider, I would just try to put it in a cup with a piece of paper underneath and then just put it outside. If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? Yes, I would tell everyone. Have you ever told your darkest secrets to someone? Yes. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? No, absolutely not. Trust is something that is hard to come by with me, especially. Do you know who I am? No. If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream? I'm looking right in the camera. You better stop. Yes, I would scream. I would hit those high notes. If I told you that I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? I'm scared right now. I keep looking in the freaking viewfinder. Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? Yes, very. Would you consider yourself to be a romantic? I am romantic, but I'm not a thoughtful romantic. Like, I'm not gonna make you a bed filled with roses, but, you know, I'll show you how much I love you. I'll show you how much I love you the J way. I won't, like, go out and just try to, like, play a piano song for you and be like, la da da dee da. Have you ever been in a physical fight? I have. One of the times I got punched right in the face. Are you prone to headaches or migraines? Caffeine headaches. Like, if I haven't had coffee or, you know, something that can stimulate me, then I'll get one of those. But I'm not prone to headaches. Do you look at the ground when you walk? I used to, but my dad fixed that real quick. He always said that always look up, always keep your chin up, always keep your chest like, out like this, and don't walk with your head down because it makes you feel like you have no confidence about yourself. So my dad taught me that when I was young. I think he taught me that when I was like 7 or 8 years old because I would look at the ground and like kick rocks and shit. Do you look at the ground when you walk? No. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? Yes. Would you ever shave your head for the right cause? Or just under the right circumstances, but yes, I would shave my head. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? Yeah. I mean, I'm attracted to like, many different bodies, but yeah, muscular is one of them. Do you ever dance when no one's looking? Yeah, I do. And I actually dance the best that I've ever danced, but then once people are looking, I look like a freaking dork. Do you trust your best friend entirely? Yeah, the way I said that, I was like, no. It's like, no, he don't trust his best friend. I do, but do you guys ever feel like this? Like, let me know if you actually feel like this. Do you have best friends for different situations? Like, I'm thinking about my best friend right now, and I can tell him 90% of the things that, are going through with me. But I feel like there's some things that I don't think I would tell him because I feel like he can't give me the type of advice that I think I would need. So I have another friend that I feel like could give me that type of advice or just like type of support. So I feel like I have like a couple best friends. Does anybody feel like that? Or is a best friend only reserved for one person? So I don't trust my best friend entirely. I don't. Do you remember your childhood extremely well? I was actually having a discussion with somebody about this. I was like, I feel like as I've gotten older, my childhood memories are fading more and more and more and more. Like, I don't even remember when I started talking. Like, I can't even remember anything before like the 2nd or 3rd grade. I don't know. I don't know if that's normal or not, but I don't remember it extremely well. I don't. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? If I needed money, nah, you know what? Nah. I don't know. I'm a pussy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a pussy. Nah, I wouldn't. I'd always have it running in my mind. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? Nah, only when I'm killing that ass. I don't even know why I said that. That didn't even relate to the question. Do you ever dream about falling off a cliff? I have. I actually have. That shit was scary. Do you ever dream about being naked in public? Hell nah. Seeing this shit? This shrimp? Do you enjoy scary movies or books? I actually do. I really do. Do you enjoy comedic television shows or movies? Yes. Who doesn't? Do you like being the center of attention? No. That's one misconception about doing what I do on YouTube. I have met so many people that watch this channel, and they have told me that, oh, you're actually so chill, or like, they go to like places that I go to and I've seen them multiple times. They see how like chill and just like not be like, ooh, look at me. Like, I don't like being the center of attention. I hate birthdays, especially my birthday. I mean, I just hate my birthday. I don't hate birthdays in general, but I hate like my birthday because I hate when everybody's around me singing happy birthday to me and, making me feel like, oh, we have to make this like the best ever for him. Like, I really don't care about that. I honestly don't care about that, and I don't like being the center of attention. I just like being me. I just do me and I chill. Do you feel like something is always watching you? With you asking these questions? Yeah? Fuck. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? Why do you keep asking me about space? I don't give a double doggy style damn about space, my dude. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? No. Have you ever punched a nun? What the fuck? Why would I punch a nun? In what situation would I be in to punch a nun? What have they ever done to me? None. Do you like dogs better than cats? It's facts. I mean, everybody that knows me knows that I love dogs. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? Fuck no. Are you still wondering why I asked you if you ever punched a nun? Yeah, low key. And I have the chill still. Do you get starstruck easily? Hell no. I don't care who you are. I will not get starstruck for nobody. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? Yes. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? No. Seriously though, have you ever punched a nun? Like really? Just bam, right in the face? Nun punch. No! Did you laugh? No. Did you want me to? I didn't even know that was a joke. Did you say what the fuck in your head or even aloud? Yes. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun sometime soon? If there was a nun in front of me and told me to punch them right in the freaking face, I still wouldn't. Because I'm going straight to hell. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? Sometimes, but I feel like I'm just a big joker. Don't think I'm going to hell because I feel like I'm a good person. Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? Yeah. Do you masturbate frequently? Come on, man. Are y'all serious? Like, I don't even... yeah. Are you wondering what constitutes frequently? Kinda. I mean, like 3 times a day, 4 times, you know, weekly. Like, what does frequently mean? Yes. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable right now? I mean, you just asked me if I masturbate frequently, and there's people watching this. Yes! Is your mouth dry? Yes. Does profanity make you uncomfortable? Fuck no. Do you believe in legendary beasts, such as the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? I actually do. I think I was watching Finding Bigfoot, and I was kind of laughing at how funny it is. But, I mean, there's people really dedicated to this shit. So, I think that there is something out there. Like, Chupacabra, are you poor with money management? No. I'm actually extremely smart with money management. And I don't like spending more than I need to. And I feel bad when I spend a lot of money. Because I just feel like I want to use this money for good and for the future and for my family and for, you know, just all the things that don't even involve me. So I feel like if I'm not smart with my money, then how will I be able to like take care of like the people that are in my life? So I'm not poor with money management. Do you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? Hell no. Who does? Do you speak more than one language fluently? I can understand multiple languages fluently, but I can't speak it. Like, I can't speak Tagalog and I can't speak Spanish frequently, but I can pretty much understand both pretty damn good. But I can't speak it though, so that's the question you're asking. No. Have you ever visited a country other than your own? Yes, many times, or many countries. Do you enjoy coffee? I do. Do you believe in demons? Yes, and it freaks me out. Like, if people get possessed and I see videos like that, I don't know what happened there, and I can't explain it, but it creeps me the fuck out if I think that a demon actually went into somebody. Do you believe in angels? Yes. Are you afraid of sharks? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, I've been to SeaWorld and I've seen a shark behind like the tank and I wasn't scared. I don't think I'm scared of sharks. Do you prefer baths over showers? No. I'm a shower guy. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? No. Kind of makes me a little congested though. Did you see the shadow move in your room a few Alright. Being funny right now, aren't you? No, I didn't. Do you ever hear your name being called even when you know no one is calling it? Sometimes. And I have the chills again. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear later? No. I know where everything is. Do you ever hear footsteps around you when you're alone? Oh god, are you kidding me? Bro, I got the chills. No. Do you ever hear random knocking noises around you? Can you stop? No! Oh, fuck. God, I hate this game now. Do you often look at the same time on the clock every day? Sometimes I feel like I look at the clock and I look at the time and I'm like, damn, I kind of feel like I'm in sync with looking at the time at the exact time that it is. Does anybody feel that way? Like, for example, if it was like 10:30 at night, I feel like in a couple days I'll look at the clock and I'll be like, hey, I see that it's 10:30 again. Like, I'm looking right at it as it's 10:30 again. So I don't do it often. Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed at night while sleeping? Stop, no. Do you have any pets? Yes. Is your favorite color green? No. Are you attracted to what is this? What is this step bro shit? No. If you won the lottery, would you share the money with someone? Absolutely. Like I said, money is not like the end all be all for me. If you could be the dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? Fuck no. I don't want that responsibility. I don't want that smoke. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to be in prison? Never a clock. Do you like fishing? Hell no. Do you like hunting? No, because I feel really bad for the animals, even though I do consume like chicken and beef and all that. I don't eat pork though. Do you like camping? No, I actually don't. That's some Blair Witch type shit. Do you like guns? Nope, never even held a real one. Are you getting tired of answering questions? No, I'm actually having a good time. Would you consider yourself to be kinky? Yeah, I'm pretty damn kinky. Eyes are the window to the soul. Do you agree? Eyes are the window to the soul. Do you agree? I don't know. I don't have time to process it. No? Like I said, I haven't had enough time to process it, so I don't agree. Do you always keep your promises? No. Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? No. Are you an only child? No. Do you ever enjoy being drunk? I hate being drunk. I hate the feeling of not being in control. Do you like tattoos? Yes, I do. I would love a tattoo, but my mind always flip-flops on what I want. Do you enjoy being high in any form? No. Like I said, it's a control thing. I like being in control of myself. Do you believe you have a soul? Yes, of course. Did you cry this week? I cried because my eyes were burning so bad. So yes, I did. Are you upset with someone right now? No. Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? Nope. Do you understand how this works yet? I feel like I'm starting to get a clue. If you answer the questions twice, your truths may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about the time you spend answering them, the combination you answer them in. It's about many different variables you'd never guess. Do you understand? Yes. Are you wondering if the end of the test is coming soon based on the previous question you just answered? No. I'm having fun, like I said. If I were to tell you that this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you, to learn something about yourself and anyone else that bothers you, this is just a byproduct of its intention, would you believe that? Yes. Are you afraid of being abandoned? Of course. It's the same thing as afraid of being alone. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yes. Because that would be the worst thing. I feel like my life would have no purpose if I died and nobody was there for me. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? Are you kidding me? Bro, I have the chills that kill. I don't know why these questions really make me feel some type of way. I don't worry about that. I genuinely do not worry about that. Are you always on guard, waiting to fend off an attack? No. Because I try not to put myself in situations like where I feel like I need to be cautious. Do you feel like I know you yet? I feel like you're getting there. Have you heard any strange noises while answering these questions? I have. I've probably edited a few out, but there's times where I've been talking and I kind of just stop. And I'm just like, maybe I'll keep them in. Maybe I'll keep them in. We'll see. Yes, I have though. I think we have enough information about you. Whether you skipped questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Go ahead, judge away. Based on what you told me, this is what I can conclude. Well, aren't you just a bucket of sunshine? It's incredible to me just how misunderstood you are. In fact, you're so misunderstood that you often don't even understand yourself. Sometimes you just do things. You just do stuff. Why? Because you do. You don't need a reason. You just act. That's actually facts. Sometimes I do things without thinking. This is not a bad thing. As a matter of fact, this is such an amazing quirk that is so perfect to someone who might just be madly in love with you. Your spontaneity is a gift that can bring a smile to a miserable face and a crying heart. Do not lose this gift. With all that being said, you are not where you want to be in life. You are not as happy as you lead on sometimes. And only those closest to you know how you really feel. Even then, they don't even truly know, do they? Whatever you do, do not give up. Success and happiness for you is just around the corner. It's one enormous push on your part. It will take a lot of work, but you absolutely, positively can make something happen. Just understand that if you stumble, it is not the end of the world. You're always one big breakthrough from something amazing. Keep at it for yourself and those around you. Your secret word is power. Remember this word. This will come in handy. Wow. Shit. That was pretty cool. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. Don't be afraid. This is an opportunity for you to be part of history. This is a chance for you to be part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in your comments. If you do not wish to be part of the upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comments and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave, and we always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they've been some help to you, and even if they weren't, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. Wow. Damn, that was good. That was good. I'm gonna give a round of applause to that. My secret word was power. I like it. That's a very powerful word, no pun intended. That was good. I highly recommend anyone to take this and let me know what your secret word was. Or if you were following along with this, like, what are some questions that made you feel uncomfortable? Let me know. Like, let me know what you think about this. It would be cool if you guys got this game. I'm not saying that you have to because it does cost some money. I think it's like a couple bucks. And it would be cool to tell me what your secret word was. But, damn. I don't think that I got the chills that much from a text-based game in a long time. I think I got it at least 5 or 6 times. And it was cool. It was cool. Yo, shout out Markiplier for finding these cool-ass games to play. But yeah, everybody, that was the test. And I did answer them honestly. Like, if they asked me a question and then reworded it in a different question and I answered it differently, maybe I just didn't fully understand and I just answered it based on, like, what I thought it was. But I did answer them honestly, like 100% honestly. Even the masturbate question, I was like, fuck, I don't want to, like, tell them that shit. But I'm like, man, you got to be honest, all right? And that whole thing with punching a nun, like, who wants to punch a nun in the face? The one that creeped me out was like, do you ever think about, like, being brutally murdered? Like, fuck. That's like one of the worst ways to die, but I don't think about it or I don't worry about it. But, you know, obviously that shit is scary. And yeah, everybody, this was cool. I enjoyed this a lot. And hopefully you all did too. And most importantly, hopefully you all learned a little bit about me with this. Like, with these questions, hopefully you all learned a little something about your old pal Jay. Because yeah, I did answer them with 100% honesty from my point of view. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the test. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give it one big fat like. And tell a friend today that Jay from the Kubz Scouts is that dude!